The 2011-2012 Texas State FFA Officer Team and the Texas FFA Association submit the following video report detailing the accomplishments and progress made during the last school year. The 2011-2012 school year was an amazing year for the Texas FFA and agricultural education. This short video merely captures some of the highlights of an incredible year. I personally would like to thank all of the students, members, teachers, board of directors, staff, and sponsors, because without their hard work and support, none of this would even be possible. Please enjoy the following video report.
At 11:29 a.m. on Monday, February 13th, 2012, Irma Felipe of the Corrigan-Camden FFA chapter became the 85,000th member of the Texas FFA Association. It marked an all-time high for any state organization in FFA's history, and we are still growing. Texas is the largest state association in both number of members and number of chapters. At the end of the 2011-2012 school year, the Texas FFA had 86,832 members and 1,019 chapters. At the 2011 National FFA Convention, Texas was recognized as being the top association in total membership growth between the 2009-2010 and the 2010-2011 years. We are continuing to work hard to remove any financial barriers from wearing the blue jacket, and are excited as more schools and districts begin to initiate the affiliation fee program.
17 new and reconstituted agricultural, food, and natural resource programs applied for new charters. 9 of these programs successfully completed the charter requirements and were granted permanent charters by the Texas FFA Association Board of Directors. Some of the others were granted one-year extensions to complete the charter requirements mandated by state policy. A common misconception is that FFA is only thriving in rural areas. Actually, our most condensed membership is in Harris County, where we have over 6,000 FFA members. As our state changes, we continually adapt to remain a relevant source for students and teachers.
The Texas FFA Association is a 501c3 nonprofit entity. The largest portion of our revenues come from membership dues, which total $964,259.38 in 2010 through 2011, although other revenue streams are grants, sponsorships, and event registration. The Texas FFA budget is created by the Texas FFA Board of Directors Committee, comprised of board members and student officers. The committee submits the budget for the Board of Directors for approval. The budget is then submitted to the delegates for approval at the Texas FFA Convention.
The financials are audited every year by an independent auditor and are reported to the Texas FFA Board of Directors. The audit for the 2011-2012 year is available on the Texas FFA website. In 2010 to 2011, our total revenues were $1,935,215.20, and our total expenses were $1,813,950.07, resulting in a net income of $121,265.13. This money will go into operating reserves.
Leadership development events are competitive events designed to enhance leadership skills such as speaking, presenting, and teamwork skills. In Texas, leadership development events occur in the fall. This year, we experienced a 10-year high with 5,077 entries statewide in leadership development events. There were also 10-year highs in entries for 6 of the 12 events. Career development events are competitive events designed to enhance career and technical skills. These events usually occur in the spring. In Texas, we had more than 18,000 entries in career development events. The Tarleton State Invitational CDE alone had more than 7,000 students registered, making it the largest career development event invitational in the world.
This year, our association added 3 contests to our CDE offerings: Environmental and Natural Resources, Homesite Evaluation, and Vet Science. We want to congratulate the more than 110 teams that competed at the state level in these contests. On a national level, Texas brought home the 4 national titles in the Agri-Science Fair competition, with 7 of our 15 entries finishing in the top 3 and 9 receiving a gold in the 4-tier rating system. This earned Texas the second greatest number of the top 3 finishes and winners, as well as the second highest in percent of its entries rated as gold. Texas entries swept 2 of the top 3 spots in the Chevron Tractor Restoration competition, Ryan Haas of the Divine Chapter captured Grand Champion honors with a 1969 Case 530, and the Gonzalez FFA finished third with a 1948 Farmall M. 5 of the 12 finalists were from Texas, and no other state has multiple entries.
Texas also brought home the National Hall of States Award. Frisco Centennial FFA fielded the winning entry. The Hall of States features displays promoting agriculture and agricultural education in participating states. We were well represented in the National Land, Range, and Home Site contest held in Oklahoma City, clinching 2 national championships and a reserve national championship in those contests. Finally, Texas made its presence known when it came to national CDEs this year. Texas chapters brought home national titles in Agricultural Issues Forum, Dairy Foods, Meat Evaluation and Technology, and Poultry Evaluation. The national runners-up in Marketing Plan as well as Agricultural Sales were from Texas also. All in all, Texas had 13 of its 23 teams place in the top 10, and all but 1 team earned a gold or silver rating. We are so proud of all of our CDE competitors.
The Texas FFA travel team visits 3 schools a day, every day that school is in session, and delivers a leadership presentation. The travel team traveled more than 25,000 miles this year, visiting about 325 schools. In 2011, 93 state and area officers attended the State Leadership Conference hosted by Lone Oak Ranch and Retreat in Gainesville, Texas. In turn, these state and area officers conducted area leadership conferences and camps that directly reached 1,969 students, representing 476 of the state's 1,000 local chapters. During the State Leadership Conference, the student committee process is initiated, where area officers participate in 10 committees chaired by the incoming state officers. Those student committees report directly to the Texas FFA Board of Directors.
3 programs continued into their 3rd year: the Texas FFA Ford Leadership Scholars Program, Ethical Leadership Fellows Program, and the Texas FFA Day at the Capitol. The Ford Leadership Scholars Program wrapped up its 2nd year in January of 2012. This program selects proven leaders on their possession of 6 key leadership characteristics. The Ford Scholars receive intensive leadership training and are then charged with executing a service project in their community. This past group of scholars projects included everything from peer mentoring programs to community beautification projects. We are proud to announce that a new group of scholars has been selected for 2012 and will work tirelessly to continue the impressive legacy of this program. The main objective of the Texas FFA Ethical Leadership Fellows Program is to train FFA members to understand the importance of being ethical leaders, as well as provide them with tools and experiences to understand what they value and how that impacts the way they lead. The fellows presented at the State Leadership Conference, area camps, and other functions as requested. If you're interested in receiving training from these individuals, please check the Texas FFA website for more information. The 3rd annual Texas FFA Day at the Capitol was held on Tuesday, February 21, 2012. More than 400 students and teachers were involved in the event. Those in attendance were able to participate in workshops regarding the legislative process in Texas, as well as how they can gain information and be engaging citizens. Those workshops were presented by legislative aides who worked in the Capitol, officials from the Texas Department of Agriculture and Texas Farm Bureau. Participants were able to hear remarks from the Texas Education Agency, Representative Rick Hardcastle, and Representative Larry Gonzalez. We look forward to next year's program, which will take place during a legislative session.
As we move further into the 21st century, the Texas FFA is always looking for ways to spread the news of our organization to our members, parents, and partners. This past year marked the creation of the Texas FFA News Online and replaced the Texas FFA insert in the FFA New Horizons magazine. Since the launch of the news site, we have gained nearly 30,000 subscribers. Texas FFA News Online affords our association the ability to reach more than our members. It allows us to share our story with our parents and supporters as well. In addition to our website, which has received over 1.85 million hits, the Texas FFA also utilizes social media sites to relay information to the public. The Texas FFA Facebook page has more than 16,000 fans. The Texas FFA Twitter has approximately 2,000 followers. And the Texas FFA Association channel on YouTube has 30,000 views. We look forward to continuing our outreach to our members, parents, and supporters.
Texas FFA members have the opportunity to advance their education through academic and award-related scholarships. During the 2011-2012 school year, more than $2 million were awarded to FFA members in the form of academic scholarships. $140,000 were awarded to FFA members through our award process. $258,700 in scholarship funds were awarded this year to Texas FFA members through the National Scholarship process. So thanks to the Texas FFA Foundation and our many sponsors and supporters, we can now proudly say that we have had $2.5 million awarded to Texas FFA members this year.
This year, our association has been blessed to have had the opportunity to expose our officers and members to some special projects which have only helped to enhance the image of the Texas FFA. In February, the film Deep in the Heart premiered in Texas theaters. The film highlights the life of philanthropist Richard Walrath, all-time leading individual donor to the Texas FFA. Our members were asked to be a part of the red carpet premiere in Austin, Texas, as well as view the movie in theaters all throughout the Lone Star State. We are so thankful for the support that Mr. Walrath provides, and we are inspired by the story that he so humbly shared with all of us through Deep in the Heart. This June, the participants of the State Leadership Conference were able to participate in the national rollout of the 2013 Ford F-150. Our state leaders were able to interact with the president of the Ford Motor Company and display our proud partnership with the Ford and Texas Ford dealers.
We hope you enjoy our annual report for the 2011-2012 school year. As you can see, the Texas FFA continues to improve from year to year. However, the aim in all of our endeavors is the fulfillment of an 84-year-old Texas tradition of developing student potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. Respectfully submitted, the 2011-2012 Texas FFA Officer Team.